is that they stop using I, me, and they start saying us, we. Ooh, that rhymed. I love it when I rhyme, yo. What's going on, YouTube world? This is your guy, Sealz, the man. Thank you for coming back on this beautiful day. Thank you for always coming back. I appreciate y'all viewership. I'm honored by your support, and I thank God for giving me the space and opportunity and the platform to be able to talk to y'all about understanding the mind of us, you know? So today I'm gonna keep it lovey-dovey. I'm gonna talk about love, because that is something men need. And I know a lot of men don't like talking about this subject because it makes them feel soft and weak. Man, I don't want to hear none of that. A lot of the problems in today's world is because men are lacking love. We make a lot of bad decisions because we are lacking love, true love. We sacrifice the wrong things because we are lacking the sense of love. We are fighting amongst ourselves, killing our own people because we are lacking love, all right? But today, specifically on this video, I'm going to talk about the signs that your guy, your man, is transitioning from liking you to loving you. Now, these signs aren't guaranteed. These aren't definites, but these are things to notice. These are popular common traits that men who are transitioning from liking you to loving you have. And I can speak on experience, because the first time I fell in love, I had a lot of these traits. But you know what, before we get into that, I just want y'all to subscribe. Please subscribe, support your guy, comment, like, hear me out. So the signs, I see this question a lot too. A lot of women in not understanding men, you know, and this is a perfect video for this channel. The name of the channel, Understanding the Mind of Men. A lot of women don't know when their guy is going from liking them to loving them. A lot of women don't know when their guy is falling in love with them. So I'm gonna talk about a little bit about that in this video. And the first thing I'm gonna bring up that a lot of guys show or do or say when they are starting to fall in love with you is that he is quick to fight any threat. He is quick to eliminate any danger. That includes lions, tigers, and bears, in case y'all are in a safari or somewhere you shouldn't be. But overall, he is quick to eliminate any threat when it comes to you. Now, I just want to get y'all to understand, I'm a black man, and as part of the Black Coalition, we do not face all the threats this world has to offer. In fact, we would rather run away from it. As a black man and part of the Black Coalition, we have made an agreement with ourselves to not force ourselves into danger, stay away from danger, do not walk towards the villain or the evil man or woman, to not run towards or try to converse with this threat, instead to go away, to run away, to say, you know what, this ain't for me. So, as a black man, I am willing to put all of that aside for my woman. I'm willing to separate myself from my duties as a member of the Black Coalition and go outside of that to protect my lover, to protect my woman, because she means everything to me. And I know that if this threat was able to get to her, if this threat was able to destroy her, was able to hurt her, that I will lose everything because she's my everything, right? Because you gotta understand, when you go into a relationship, y'all two become one. That's what marriage is all about. The actual ceremony of marriage is a visual representation, a vocal representation of two becoming one, right? Even if you're not married with your woman yet or whatever, she is part of you now. She is everything to you. And as a man, it is my goal, it is my honor to protect my queen, to protect my loved one, to protect my woman. So if I'm willing to fight a bear, a lion, a shark, I don't know why we're in the jungle right now, but I'm just trying to think of the scariest things. If I'm willing, let's bring it back to a normal stance. If I'm willing to take a bullet for you, if I'm willing to get you out of danger, even if it doesn't involve me, if I'm willing to fight someone, to knock some heads, and it's not guaranteed you'll win the fight, but I am willing to sacrifice myself for my woman. That is because I love you. You feel me? A man is going to sacrifice for the woman he loves. It's simple as that. And as a part of a man, that is a big part of our ego. No one is going to protect you better than me. That's what being a man is all about. And being a man to my woman. So let me talk about another trait that a lot of men show when they transition from liking you to loving you. And that is, he sets up a meeting for you to meet the other queen of his life. Now, in most cases, that is his mom. In most cases, that is his grandma. In most cases, that is the woman who was his guardian, in case he doesn't have parents, that took care of him, that raised him, that helped him become the man he currently is today. Whoever that is, he is going to allow you to meet the other queen of his life. Queen versus queen meeting. And it is only right for you, the most important woman in my life, to meet the most important woman in my life. Before you, there was her. The reason why my woman, my lady, likes me is because of this woman right here. My mom, my grandmother, whoever it is. She taught me how to respect women. She taught me how to respect people. She taught me how to court. She taught me what was right and what was wrong. The reason why I am here is because of this woman. So I need you, as a man, I need you to meet this woman. And I need my mom, my grandmother, to meet this woman that I am in love with. Most men are not going to bring some woman he's not committed to his mom or whoever the queen is in his life. A lot of men are not going to bring a woman who he doesn't see himself with forever or who he's serious with to the queen of his life, his mom, his grandmother, whatever. And don't get me wrong, a lot of men do, but serious men do not. It's kind of embarrassing to a lot of men like me to keep bringing different women to my mom. That is crazy. To keep bringing different women to the queen of my life. That is disrespect, honestly. That's what I feel. It's disrespect, because now my mom has raised a man. She raised me on what not to do and how to treat women and what to do and how to love women. But I'm bringing different women to her every time. Now she's thinking like, man, what did I raise? I didn't want to raise a player. I didn't want to raise a hoe. So what are you doing, man? I would never want to give that perception to my mom. So my mom knows if I bring, or my grandma knows if I bring this woman to you, this is serious. Because I respect your queenship, mom, grandma. I respect what you've done for me. And I would never bring something that is not serious to you. So if he brings you to his mom, if he constructs a meeting, and it ain't even got to be with the whole family, just the queen of his life, queen on queen action, queen on queen meeting, a queen on queen talk. That is super important. And a big sign that he is falling in love with you. Now, y'all most likely won't see this, women. Y'all most likely won't know about this. Y'all most likely won't hear about this next trait I'm going to bring up about men who are falling in love with you. Is that this man is going to bring you up in the conversations with his best friends. He's going to bring you up so much in the conversation with his clique, with his closest, most respected group of friends. Now, let me explain the difference, right? So in a lot of the cliques in the group chats of men, there's some women talked about, you know, oh man, she's bad. Oh, this so-and-so is attractive. Oh, I would love to be with so-and-so, right? But that's a temporary announcement, right? So this is the difference. When a man is starting to fall in love with a woman, he brings this woman up in the conversations with his closest friends constantly, repeatedly, like it doesn't stop. Like he's so infatuated, he's so in like with this woman that he wants the closest people to him to know about her. Like, yo, y'all gotta meet so-and-so. Like, man, I would love for y'all to meet so-and-so. Like, I'm really digging her. I'm really feeling her. To the point where now his friends know about you on a first name basis. They know about you before they actually meet you. So this is the thing with men, all right? When a man falls in love with anything, he's going to bring up that thing to the closest people, to the people he mostly respects, right? He wants the people that matter to him most to know about his new love in life. Now it's not just limited to people, right? It could be his new job. It could be his new passion, his new business that he created, his new company, a sport that he just started playing, whatever it is. So that same feeling applies to the woman's life. In fact, it's amplified with the woman's life, because now his group chat, they now know that this is serious, especially in groups where, you know, you got some dudes that are with a lot of women and they bring up a lot of women and all that. But it's like I said earlier, it's momentarily, it's temporary. You'll never hear about that woman again. But a woman that is constantly brought up in group chats, conversations with his closest friends, that is something serious, because eventually you're going to meet them, right? And he's going to know, they're going to know about you before y'all even meet. So it's going to be a smooth transition. Hopefully you're a good woman and that happens, and it's just going to be a good time. But look out for that. That is a big moment. Like, it's not just about talking about your attraction no more. Like you would do with most women that you're like, you know, you like. Now it's about who you are, your personality, your soul, what you do. He's going to talk about those things. And we're just like, okay, you're bringing her up again. That means you must love this woman, huh? Okay, all right. So that's one thing y'all probably never know. Another thing is that is a popular trait amongst men who are falling in love, is that they start to make you a priority in their plans. They start to make you a priority in their lives. They start to make you a priority in their itineraries during the week, during the weekends, during the seasons. Now they are offering that to hang out with them during their busiest times, where they wouldn't do that for anyone else. They're making plans like, hey, you want to do this? Hey, we should do this. Hey, we should hang out. Hey, I want to buy you this. They are literally making you a priority, and it is not something to be guessed about. It is confirmed by his actions, the things he say, the way he moves around you. This is no longer like a friendship thing. It's no longer a dating thing. Now you are the priority in his life, and it shows. The time that is being invested in you is totally different from the beginning. That is a huge sign that he's in love with you, that he loves you, because he is not going to waste his time, especially if he's courting other women. If he's doing that, he's not going to have enough time to do this much for you, unless he's a master manipulator. But we're not talking about those type of dudes in this video, all right? We're keeping it light, positive. So if you notice, he's putting you on the top of the list, the top of the plans, the top of the totem pole all the time. That means he's trying to spend more time with you. He's trying to get into you more. He's trying to build something real with you. That takes time and effort and work. So this coincides. This is all in line with him making you a priority. All right. The next thing I want to bring up, the next trait I want to bring up with men who are falling in love with you, is that he begins to be more involved with your family, even without you knowing. Sometimes you might be talking to him. One day he's like, y'all having a conversation. He's like, oh, I helped your dad, cut the grass the other day. And you're like, what? You didn't tell me that. And he's like, oh, I didn't think none of it. He just asked me and I did it. Oh, yeah, I got something for your mom. She wasn't feeling well the other day, so I brought some stuff from the store to the house. Like, oh, you didn't tell me that. Oh, yeah, I just want to be there for her. Like, the fact that he wants to help the most important people to you says a lot. Because not only is he invested in you, and because he is invested in you, he is invested in everything that is important to you. And that includes the people in your life. And he doesn't think nothing of it. This is an investment in you, in everything that involves you. If you are the sun, he is invested in you and your solar system, everything that revolves around you. The planets are your family, your friends, whatever. Everything that is involved with you, he is invested in. He is 100% in, all chips in. Because he also knows when the things that are important to you are hurting, you're going to hurt. When the things that are most important to you and the people that are most important to you are doing well, you're going to do well. So if he wants the best for you, he also wants the best for them. And once again, this is not forced. This is something he has, total honor in doing. You don't have to ask him to do this. This is totally all on him. And he's proud of doing this. And he also doesn't need your recognition. Like, he doesn't need your thanks. He's doing this for you, through the ones who are most important to you. This is nothing to us. This is what I do as a man, because I love you. That is a sign that he's falling in love with you. The next thing that men that fall in love with you do is what they do for you. If you have dreams, if you have aspirations, if you have businesses that you want to do, if there's a goal that you want to accomplish by a certain amount of time, he's going to help you, unquestionably. He wants you to reach this goal. He wants you to acquire this, whatever it is. And there's no jealousy. There's no ill feelings about this. He loves you, so he loves the things that you love. He loves the things that you want to accomplish. He loves the things that's going to make you better. Unquestionably. Undoubtedly. You want to write a book? Oh, so what's the best way I can help? Is there anything I can research? Do you need a business loan? Can I donate money to your cause? Like, do you want me to research authors that are in your niche that can inspire you? What can I do? I'm not going to sit here idle while you're working. I want to be a part of this. Being a part of you is being a part of this, right? I want to do as much as I can to be a part of what you're a part of. Let's do this together. That is a sign that he's in love with you. He's fully invested in you. He is putting total effort in you. And he's also showing you that you're not alone. Big sign. Big green flag. The seventh thing I want to talk about, the seventh trait that a lot of men who are falling in love with you, is that they're going to be more free in telling you their struggles, and telling you their issues, and tell you the things they struggle with, their problems, their inner demons, the things that they are afraid to tell other people, even their best friends. They are more free to tell you these things because they trust you. And he's thinking like, hey, if I'm full all in on you, then I should be able to tell you these things about me. I should be able to show you 100% of me if I'm all in and 100% for you. Because if not, then this thing isn't true. This thing isn't whole. If we're going to be whole, you need to know the whole me. If we're going to be whole, I need to know the whole you. Let's not hold anything back. Tell me what you struggle with. Tell me how I can help, right? So if he's thinking this way, he's going to tell you the things that he's working on. The ugly side, the raggedy side, the rigid side, the side that ain't so soft. Because if y'all truly expressing this love between each other, if y'all doing all these things for each other, then y'all should be able to see the dark side. Y'all should be able to cater to the things that are not good looking, you know, that's also a part of you. It's not just all butterflies and glitter when it comes to people. In order to know the wholeness of a person, you have to know their storms too. You have to see the muddy side. That is also a part of them, right? We all got a part like that. And then as a man, if I'm able to not only tell you those things, but to communicate those things, to try my best to express them. Because remember, as men, a lot of us struggle with expressing that side of us. You know, it's tough for a lot of men. So if he's struggling, but trying to still tell you that side of him, huge sign that he loves you, because he trusts you. He trusts your word. He trusts your feedback. He trusts your help, but he trusts you overall. Huge sign, green flag, love is in the air, especially his guys. And the last thing I want to bring up, the last sign I want to bring up that a lot of men use and show when they are falling in love with you, is that they stop using I, me, and they start saying us, we. Ooh, that rhymed. I love it when I rhyme, yo. And the conversations y'all have, whether they're serious or not, it starts to go from, you know, I gotta do this, you know, I need to do this, or I think I should do this, to, you know what we should do? You know what I think we should do? I think we should go. I think we will love this. There's a subtle change in the direction of his communication. It is now not just about him no more. It's about us. Now you're included, right? That sudden switch in just that one little word to another little word means so much more. It's bigger than that word. It's huge to hear that. For a man to be able to and want to include you in his daily life, to include you in his plans, to include you in his thinking, that is huge. Because he's not going to include you in things if he doesn't trust you. He's not going to put you in these conversations if he doesn't think you're going to be here for the long haul. He's not going to say we if you think it's all about you, or if he thinks it's all about him. He's not going to do that. That's backwards. So pay attention to the way he talks when he's with you. Pay attention to the way he talks when he talks about his plans. If he starts to go from I and me to us and we, that is a big sign that he's falling in love with you. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope some of these click and you're like, oh, I remember when he did that, or I remember he did this. If you went through that, put that in the comment box below. Let's hear about it, man. So thank you for coming back to this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I hope it helps. And I will see y'all on my next video. Peace and blessings. Goodbye.